staircases in the middle of the forest. The TikTokers, and they say that do not climb these staircases. The people that have climbed these staircases, they seem to be haunted or something has been with these staircases. They're random staircases in the middle of nowhere. It just leads up to nowhere. It's just a staircase with a door. Nothing. You could just fall off from there. There's nothing there. They say no matter what, do not climb these staircases. And if you climb the staircases, you will start having a headache, feeling nausea, and you will just faint in something. So there is this TikToker or slash YouTuber, I have no idea. Okay, I found out on TikTok. He said he also wanders in the woods, go to haunted places and stuff like that, and figures out things. He's an explorer. So he says, I've been to this woods and I've seen this staircase. They go back to that destination. He climbs the staircase and his cameraman sees something underneath the stairs. It's like a paper, a note. He brings out the note and they have these different coordinates. And then it leads them to somewhere. I have no idea. And then they go into these... This is a different video now, okay? Now there's this other person. They explore. So they have this... So people go there and they report it to him. They're like Ghostbusters in real life. So they report it to him. Then he goes there and checks it out for himself. Cameraman is holding and they're going through the sewers. They say that there have been clowns here. There's spray painting of clowns on the walls of where they enter. So like it's a box area, like kind of this area, kind of. They're walking and then there's a sewer area where they walk into. And they're halfway in, they hear a laugh. They start running for their life. You hear a laugh or anything, you start running for your life. And then there's something called Crypt TV. It's the most gangster channel on YouTube. Scary. They have all these cool things. I feel it's cool, honestly. And not to be racist, but they always put a white person dying. Not to be racist. They always put a white person dying. So there's a white person. They're always living alone. They're always alone. So there's this white person. And they're moving into this new house. And he has this old camera. You know that they have the old cameras. Take a picture. The picture comes out. You have to shake it. And then it shows the picture. He just points it in the middle of nowhere in front of him. Just to test it out. Takes a picture. Removes it. He sees a picture. And there's a figure in the picture. He looks into the camera. And he sees the figure. He's like, oh my god. And it's not there. Puts it again. He sees the figure. Puts it down. It's not there. Now this is what the wrong thing people do. The second I see the figure in the picture, I run. That's what I would do. People, like these people, they get up, they go investigate. What do you think is going to happen? You're going to end up with a dead body in your living room, kitchen, whatever you are. They go and investigate. The monster pulls them in. Simple as that. Don't go in and investigate. There's so many. And then I like this one, this animation. This is the creepier version of Santa Claus. Christmas Eve. It's Christmas night. Kids are asleep. Twins. So Santa Claus has come down. Creepy Santa Claus. Goblin Santa Claus. He comes down and he's eating the cookies and milk. And her sister comes down. Her twin. Okay? The twin comes down. One of them, and he's like, Santa, is that you? He turns around. He takes him and eats her. Then the sister is standing up. The other twin that was not eaten. He's standing there in his staircase, terrified. And since the parents heard the noise, she's like, whatever her name is that you? The thing hears it and it runs away. So it seems it's scared of the parents. And then from that day on, as she grows up, she has met other people. Another girl and another boy. Now they are going to help to stop it. It's close to Christmas Eve and the Santa Claus guy is going to come back, eat the cookies, and they're going to kill him. So they set up these wires with, they have the Christmas lights, you know, with those things. They put it down as a trap. So as he's coming to get the person as the bait, they're gonna get him, put him into the bag, smash him with the globe that once was her sister's, her twin sisters. So they do that, okay, and his blood is like black.
Ew.
And then they go on the table and celebrate. He is dead. Then the fat little kid, the boy that was helping them, was the bait. Nice and juicy. Right, and then the girls are sitting on the other side of the table and staring directly behind him because Santa Claus was standing behind. Takes him, eats him. That's the end of the story. Then nothing happens next. What else? Then there's the other things. They say this happens in real life, but it's animated, so you can never believe what happens. So remember how you say My Story, na? The boy put the camera in the bathroom and stuff like that. This is just like that one. So this girl, she always lives alone. And for the summer she goes, or like weekends, she goes to her house that's in the woods, like those cabins, right? She stays there. So there's two stories about this in the woods. So she's there and her car is parked outside. No one lives in that neighborhood except for her. It's not like a desert, it's just one house, her. She's sleeping in bed and her car siren starts. Kind of. She goes outside, she gets her keys and stops the siren. Sits down. And again it happens. Stops the siren. And now for the third time, she knows it's not an animal because an animal wouldn't continuously come and do it. So the third time she slept, it started again. So then she was like, I'm done. She's going to stay there instead of sleeping. She's going to peek out of the window. She's looking. She's a shadow man, like very tall, walking to her car and figuring out. And then the siren starts again as he touches it. She gets so scared. She stops the siren. She looks outside to make sure the siren. She doesn't stop the siren. No, wait. She stops it. Make sure he's not outside. She runs outside, gets into her car, and never comes back. And now she's back into her city home. And she's saying, and that is why I never go alone again into the woods. And then she's saying, what if he's not just in the woods? What if he's after me? And then as he's in the room, her car siren starts again.
Oh my god.
And then there's another one. So there's this girl, she always drives alone at night in the woods. She has some work or something. And then there's this lady. Looks like she just come out of the hospital. She has creepy hair and a little look like as she's just have given birth or something like that. There's the black eyes and kind of pale skin. She knocks on her window because she sees it. So she stops the car. She knocks on the window. My child is outside and she needs help. We need to get her to the hospital. So she's running, okay, with her, and her leg, she gets scratched by a branch. Okay, she stops and the lady has disappeared. And she's ran off. But she can hear the crying, so she goes next to the crying, and then she sees the lady with a knife. And then she figures out it was not a baby, but it was a recorder of a baby crying. She starts running. She gets into her car and locks the door. And then she's like, I need to run, but my keys are not here. And then the lady comes up like, are you looking? Oh, no, wait. Not like that. She's like, did you lose your car keys? I'll go get them for you. She goes and she calls the police. The police come and tow her car away with her in it. That's what happened. That's how she never goes driving alone again. Then nothing happens after that. There are a lot of ones like this. Trying to think of something else because I've seen a lot of videos like this.
Scary videos.
Scary videos.
You and your
Cool
brother keep
videos.
watching scary videos.
No, not me and my brother. I watched this a long time ago. A long, long time ago. He watches scary videos. He doesn't watch anything else. There were so many I've watched. I can't seem to just remember.
It's okay.
And then, yeah, I think not recently, but like last year or something, that was 2020, that was like a few days ago. Something near there, So I see this video, and it's my favorite YouTuber. He reacts to videos, he does these cool videos, stuff like that. I don't think he does gameplays. He doesn't do gameplays, but so he's reacting to, I think, another Crip TV video. So I think it's some creepy video. It's not creepy to me. So the girl was just lying. Oh, huh, there. So the girl is lying on the bed. Okay, and her bed. This is a room. This is the door, like in the middle of the room, kind of like. Yeah. So this is the room, and she has her bed over here. She's turned this way, and the camera is facing towards her face. The door opens like a side bed. She looks around. She's like, "There's no one there." Okay. She goes back to sleep. Shuts closed. She looks there again. No one's there. Door opens. And then after that, it just goes blank. So like, we don't know what happens next. And then there's another one. So there's this white woman. She's making her bed. They're all white. So don't ask me for the color. They're all white. So she's making her bed. So you know how when you put on the bed sheet of your bed, right? You have to do like that, right? So she does that. And instead of it laying flat on the bed, there's a bump. Big bump, like a human. She's like, there's also a blanket. So
The ghost wants to sleep.
yeah, so it's on the corner of her bed. So then she goes, she slowly pulls it off, and there's nothing there. Nothing. And then I think something happens, and the bump, as she's getting in, the bump comes back or something like that. Something like that happens. And then she's looking under the covers. Nothing. She looks for like about a minute on her side. I was fast forward. Now this is the tensioning part. It's not what is under the covers. It is what is outside of the covers. Removes the covers. It's a creepy creature with long fingers. That's the Grinch. And he's just like, hi. That is not your bed. That is mine. He just comes in. And I remember I had this friend in India. So he also used to speak fast as me. We would always understand each other. We would talk like so fast in the street that no one would understand us. We'd be like, what are you talking? And then like, it's supposed as if we were in a group. I'd be like talking so fast that no one would understand what I'm saying. And then he's like, huh, yeah. And be like, she just spoke gibberish. And he's like, no. And then he says it in Spanish. She just like, blah, 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 blah. And they're like, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we would always be cycling and stuff. So I would get tired cycling because I cycle super fast, and where we are allowed to cycle super fast because it's super fun cycling super fast in that area. So we would take a break. And okay, so there was this abandoned looking house. It was pretty creepy, and like there was a cupboard outside and stuff like that. So we were talking about creepy stuff, because why not? So we're talking, okay, and then he says, you see the house next to us? It is said to be haunted. Like it looks haunted or stuff like that. And like that. So, I'm like, really? And why? And I'm looking at the house, I'm like, yep, there's surely someone watching us. He just gives me that, he just gives like, someone's watching you. Watch out. So, and they also say at night, if you wake up for no reason, that means there's someone watching you. And I continuously keep on waking up, like I woke up 5 times one night. And like in the middle of nowhere, I just wake up and I'm just like, yep, I know someone's watching me. I'm just like trying to go back to sleep, because then my dad had brought the vacuum. Daddy had brought the vacuum cleaner from down here upstairs, and he had kept it in the corner. You know how our house is, right? So like right there, this is the bed, and over there near the wall is a vacuum cleaner. It's dark, and you can see different colors and different shades. It looks like as if a little kid with a blanket over itself is staring at me. And I cannot take my eyes off of it unless I have to close my eyes. and scrunch him into a tight ball and hope that it just kills me nicely and peacefully. It doesn't surprise scare me and stuff like that. So today night was way better because the vacuum cleaner was gone and there was nothing there and the door I guess was more wide open. I like that because the light. But the funny thing is the trash bag makes a goofy face. It was so funny. I just started laughing. I was just like, his big lips. And his eyes are like, hi. It's kind of funny. I'm just like. And then Babu makes us funny, scary faces for him. Scary for him, weird for me. I would just look at him and be like, it's not a face. We have like so different perspectives of everything. You'd be like scared of one dot here, and a line. And I would be scared of something that actually looks like a face. So,
Comedy you both are.
This creepy person. Oh wait, yeah. So I think his name is Jack the Killer, or there's like this person that. There's a lot of legend. So I'm gonna start off with this lady. She was a very beautiful lady in her town, and I think a person was jealous and murdered her. Now she roams the streets of everywhere and goes to a person and asks if she is beautiful, and she probably does not look beautiful. But you have to say it with deep within your heart, yes, she is beautiful. Not to just survive, just because you are beautiful the way you are. And then there's another one. This person, so, I don't know, there's something he always wanted to keep his eyes open. So he takes and cuts off his eyelids. And then somehow he dies or something like that, and now he roams the street, and it's called Jack the Killer or something like that. And he takes you and cuts off your eyes to keep them wide open. Oh, and he also takes your mouth and goes. Right, so that's one. And then there was another one. Yeah, and then they do that. And it's creepy-ish. Oh, and there's this game that tries to just creep you up. So you are sleeping and you know your house super well. And these are for the people that keep their door open while they sleep. I don't like keeping my door open while I sleep. Simply because I don't like keeping my door open while I sleep. I like having closed-in spaces. So if I had to sleep in the cupboard, I would very much like that. Thank you. I don't like sleeping. And that's why I like sleeping with people. People are like your walls. But this is the thing. So you're sleeping, and the perspective of you seeing something creepy from your side, you're like, okay, the person in front of them or right next to them is there, but it will come from me first. We don't know why. It will just come from me first. You're sleeping the farthest away from it. It will come from me first. And you're like, please don't come for me. Okay, so for the people that sleep with the doors open. So she has a room. It's just like our room, but it's not exactly the same. It has there's a door. She's sleeping in the middle of the room. She has her books, her cupboards, her drawers, and everything. She sleeps with the door open. So when she closes her eyes, you can see like a sketch of everything. Now, you're sleeping, she talks a little bit, and then she hears footsteps walking towards her, close. She doesn't open her eyes. You don't open your eyes. You keep your eyes closed. They're waiting for you to open your eyes. So you hear footsteps, and then the creature, I think, crouches down on the bed and places his little fingers on her legs and says, hello. I need you to open your eyes and tell me if I'm going to stop laughing. I'm trying to speak. If I look good. And she was just like, go look in the mirror.
Exactly.
And then he talks like, I can see you. You look so beautiful. But I can't see how I am. Go look in the mirror. You'll know how you look. The person just playing, I was like, go look in the mirror. I'm like, yeah, go look in the mirror. And then you just keep them talking about the fingers. And then his face and his eyes. So as it slowly happens, and as he finished talking, and then they ask you a question, your brain sends a signal like no or yes. So as it like that, the game sends you something. So like after he says a whole speech about your legs or your eyes or your nose or your mouth or your hands or your hair, whatever it is, the shape of your skull, no one cares. After that happens, it says, do you want to open your eyes? So there's a YouTuber called Sniper Wolf. She's a gamer, a girl gamer. My hand is
My
gone.
legs are haunted.
My hand. My lady.
How beautiful am I? How beautiful am I?
Not at all.
How beautiful am I?
Don't think of your mom.
Oh my god.
I don't know what I was
Oh my
talking
god.
about. What was I talking about? What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the game. It talks and talks and talks. How beautiful am I?
Oh my god.
How beautiful am I?
Oh my god.
How beautiful am I? Okay, so after that, she had to eventually open her eyes. And so she did the creature. So as he talks, and as that happens, you answer the question no. It appears, you're closing your eyes, but the figure appears. So like, if you're having the face or something, it's like a stick figure. Face, it appears. And then his eyes are literally like how a kid would draw the eyes. Circle. And then his mouth is just a big thing. And then his fingers seem very long and scary. And then the person gets tired and eventually opens his eyes. After saying that, after the creature says that, I'm super shy and I lurk in the shadows. And I always do this. But I'm super shy, so I will just be gone in a second. Like a second is a long time. You're gonna be able to kill us in a second. I was just thinking that. And then she gets tired and then eventually opens her eyes and there's nothing. Just like as if she closed her eyes. The game was just to increase the tension in you. It was not to scare you. I wonder what happens if you complete the whole game with the figures. But literally, go look in the mirror. There is a reason there are mirrors. Or like you could go into any shop and find a mirror. You can go in the water and see your reflection. I bet the mirror will break because of your ugliness. No wonder everyone does not want to see you.
How is my leg? How beautiful am I? How beautiful am I?
Let's stick your foot in and zip it off.
Oh my
No,
god.
like, nope. So you know how people try to scare people? Boo, right? So there's these people live together as friends. This person, okay? The person that is actually the YouTuber, and then it's friend. Her friend. So for a TikTok video or any video, long time ago, I'm just looking at your phone. You better not. You better not move.
There's something behind you.
Oh my God! It ate me.
Oh my god.
Okay, so the person is like, this is actually comedy, not scary. So the person is wearing a scary mask. He goes, the person is, this is the corner. Okay, this is the corner. The person is walking and he's waiting over here. She goes, boo! And she's just like, and he's wearing that scary mask. And she's looking at him like that. And then he removes the mask and she starts running. Because his face is so scary. He didn't put any makeup on. It was just a joke on how scary his face looks. Like how ugly She just runs. I'm just like, you got roasted, boy. Your face so ugly. He's just looking like, so many for me on your faces. You poor thing. Yeah, that's all I've got.
You don't have to remove another story. It's okay. You say what you want to say.
I want to say something.
It's not about the recording.
I don't care about the recording. I care about it. You're laughing. How beautiful is my foot? I can't control the way my foot moves. Stop moving, foot! Continue. Wait, I had something, but I forgot. Oh, did you know there's this hotel called the Clown Hotel? No, the Clown Motel. What is the difference between a hotel and a motel? They have an H and an M. Is that the difference?
No, hotel has a restaurant in it. Hotel. And motel doesn't have a restaurant. It just has place to stay.
Oh, no wonder that place was so horrible.